Right, today we are in the lovely town of Chipping Norton. We're working on a business park up here today, installing, follow me this way, an EV charge point on a post here. Groundworks have been done already, and this duct passes from there. Lovely draw wire in place already. Over to here. That's where the other end of the ducting comes out. So from there through to here, and it's a little bit dark. We have got to install a separate consumer in here to provide the protection we need for the charger. That's going to go in here, and we've got a lovely space on the wall there, which is, we can't really get more convenient than this. We've got spare ways on the Henny blocks there, so that's brilliant. Yeah, so we'll get cracking with this job. We have Adam over there getting some bits out of the van, so we're going to get some bits out and yeah, get the charger mounted to the ground, cable pulled through, and yeah, we'll pick up on the various stages there. The first thing we're actually going to do is get the SWA cable and the external grade Cat 5 cable that we use for the load management. We're going to get those cables pulled in first. That's going to be our first job. We'll get that bit out of the way, and then we'll start with mounting the post on to this lovely concrete pad that's in place. And then once the post is all connected, it becomes a rolling drum. Lovely. Once we've got the post connected and all terminated off, all connections made in the post, we will then do the connection into the electrical spine here. And we just noticed a sub-meter, so we don't really know which meter side we come off, so whether we come off the actual main meter side or after the sub-meter side. So we are going to check that later when the occupants of this premises arrive, and then they'll probably do that. We'll probably do that last anyway. So once we know what connection is the right side, we'll get that sorted out. So we're going to get the cable rolled out now, enough for what we need to pull through. We're just going to crack on with that. Sit that there. It's very cold today. It's, what was it in the van, Adam? -1. -1. But that shouldn't feel cold for you, should it? Because you've just been in Finland.
-30.
-30 in Finland. So he's climatised, apparently. What we do now, Adam? Got the cable out.
Taping the cat onto the armoured to ready to pull through.
Okay, so taping this cable, which is the external grade Cat 5, which we're going to use for the load management of the charger. I'm going to tape that onto the armoured, and then we're going to use their draw wire, which they've left for us, to tie the armoured onto that and pull that through, hopefully, won't we? Yeah. That might work. I'll go over here and you shout with that. Yeah? Excellent.
Gone straight.
Lovely. Delightful. So you're going to tie that on. So you're tying that on now. And when you are ready, I'll head over there and pull that, and you feed it in. If you keep trying to push it, and then I can hear it. Yes. So we'll pull enough off of there now that we need to go through into the electrical cupboard, which is just in here. Enough to get to the board, which is going to be mounted in the middle on the wall, and then we'll do the next part of the job. Adam, I bought something you might like today.
Yeah. Is it, Matt says you got a strimmer?
No, I don't need any of that, but something's going to help us now, because it's still a little bit dark, especially in that cupboard, so... Look, we've got this. We can see exactly where we're going to drill through. It's probably going to only be useful for maybe another 10 minutes, but it's a good thing to have, isn't it? Put it here, turn this down into the cupboard, and voila, plenty of light now. It almost gives a warm feeling, doesn't it? Do you not think? You don't feel warmer with the light?
No.
No? It's like a fireplace. I thought it gave me that vibe anyway. Right, Adam, what are you doing now then? What's your next plan of attack? Get the cable through the wall, drill through?
Post.
You want to do the post, you want to do that end? Cool, okay. Should we bring the lights? We're all right now, aren't we? We're okay. The lights serve the purpose of lighting up the cupboard. We're not going to drill the hole, but I'm going to leave it here and we'll probably use it later. Nearly, yeah, just a log. One log that I found. I thought, you know what, I'll take that home for the fire. First aid kit. You haven't got one of those yet because you're a Makita, aren't you? You're a Makita loyalist, so yeah. We have got the radio, the most important thing. Let's get this on. Ooh, I might have took the battery out. Let's get the battery in there first. Right. Let's get the battery in here now then. Where does this go? Right on top there. Done. It's turned on. Don't want Bluetooth. We will go.
That is 10mm. Is this the right bag for the bolt?
There you go. Right, we've got some radio on. Right, here is the Ratio i07 charging post. This is the first one we're fitting of these, and I'm looking forward to seeing this up and running. Reason being, my favourite part about it is that I believe there is a light LED strip that goes all the way around that, around the top of the charger. So that's going to act as a nice. It doubles up as a EV charger and a post light. So let's get this out of the box, and we'll probably do a bit of a time lapse now just to get this in place and fitted. So we'll pick this up when we've got the fixings done. So let's get cracking. We'll get the base off, mark up where we're going to fit this down on the ground, and then drill the fixings in and fix the post in, and see where we get to from there. Right, we popped open the post and we can see the supply connections are at the bottom. Is that right, Adam? Yeah, the supply connections go in the bottom. That looks like a plate that we can actually gland the armband into, isn't it? Yeah. Which is nice. So this plate here, we can gland the armband straight onto that. That's already got an earth connection, so that makes it nice and simple. Really like that. This is the load balancing or load management connection, and obviously if this was closer to the supply, this is the CT clamp that you connect into that, but given this isn't long enough to go through that duct and over to the supply over there, that's why we pulled in the external grade Cat 5 cable to extend it. So our cable is going to connect onto this, and then back in where the electrical supply comes in, we're going to make another connection for the other end of the Cat 5 cable to connect onto this, and then this will go round the main incoming supply to monitor the load of the property. Right, what's that?
Lunchbox.
Oh, what, the wall thing?
No, the other thing.
Oh, that, I'll show you in a bit.
Oh, Hoover.
It is a Hoover, well done. Or a vacuum, if we're being PC. A Hoover's a brand, isn't it, really? But, so, you've cut the armoured off, but now you're going to connect the gland on now. Then we're probably going to, connect it into the post, lay it on its side, connect it into the post, and then I'll go down the other end and we'll push the cable back with the cable connected to the post, so that then that pushes down through the ducting and it will just be straight into the underside of the post. So hopefully we'll be able to get that on the video, that taking shape, so that explains it a bit easier. So we'll watch Adam do this for a few minutes, and then yeah, so he's just stripping off the armoured now, getting ready to put the gland on there. So we'll probably do a quick little time lapse of this. Brand pack. These little ones? Yeah. I thought these wouldn't fit in your big hands. Really? These little things?
Yeah.
Okay.
They open up
Where are they from? Timu?
They are from Finland.
Finland, but made in France, yeah?
Yeah.
Baco, I believe. Is that where they're made? They're usually made in France, aren't they? They look nice.
This one's made in China.
So now you've got the outer PVC sheath stripped back. You have now cut off the excess SWA strands, and you've left on there enough for the gland pack to obviously go over the top. We've got one section. We've got this plastic gland part to go over the cable. The SWA strands for that to go inside. Lovely. And then do that up hand tight, and then you get to see your lovely new grips. Nice. Not bad timing, Adam. That took about 3 minutes. That's not bad in the cold weather as well. So we're going to strip the last outer sheathing that's around the cores inside the armoured, and then I suppose the next part is to lay this post down and get pass that cable through. So this is going to pass through that gland, the 20mm size one, and then lock ring, tighten it up, and then we're going to feed this all back through. So this cable will push down once this is connected onto the post. This cable will push down through the ducting, and then then it'll be flush to the floor, and then we can do the fixings. The armoured cores inside have been correctly identified. So we've got the green yellow tape on the earth, and we've got the blue on the neutral. Brown is already the line or the live. So next part is to get this connected into the underside of that post. So that is going to be connected onto that 20mm cutout, that 20mm plate there, in the next few minutes. Right, we've got the post laid down now. This is the armoured. It's going to pass through here. I'll try to do this one hand. Passes through, and that is now where we put the side lock ring down and then tighten this up. So that is all now tightened up to that gland plate. We'll call it a gland plate. I don't know the actual name for it. And we're going to now, the cable and the post needs to slide down together. So I'll probably lift this up, and Adam's a bit delicate at the moment, so he'll probably get that in and feed the cable through as I kind of feed this down. The cable gets pulled through, post will stand up, and then we'll get it all fixed in. Quick bit of coffee. Brought my thermal flask with me today. This is nice and handy. Nice. Making the connections now, probably maybe marginally easier doing it now. They look like they're going to be really nice connections there, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like massive Wagos, aren't they, really? Is that right? They're lever connections, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, that's incredibly easy, isn't it?
Yep.
So, right now the next bit is to feed this cable back in. We've got a bit of excess there. We haven't made off the other end, so we can feed this back through, rest the post upright, and get it fixed down to the concrete base. Right, now we're going to slide this into place and get this post upright. So Adam, you're going to go the other end, is that probably right?
Yeah, I don't know if you
and I'll tell you to keep pulling, and then
take this off so it's right on the floor.
I think that should be okay. If we move the cardboard closer now.
Okay.
I'll slide this over, and then there's basically cardboard everywhere. We'll get a bit of this put down in front of the post, and then that's where the front cover can go on. So yeah, you go that end. Yeah. I will tell you when to keep pulling. Yeah. Annoyingly, the battery on this just died, even though it's got 24%. So we sat that upright. I'm gonna go and change the battery now and hopefully continue recording. Battery is now changed. It's telling me it's 100% now, so hopefully no more issues. Quick top up of caffeinated fuel. And let's go and look at the post. Post is in. Need to level that up a little bit and get the fixings down. Actually, we should be all right. So there's one thing that wasn't ideal was that the ducting come through at a kind of a shallow angle. What we'd prefer is that if the ducting come straight up at a vertical angle, directly vertical for at least 6 to 10 inches, so that when we drill down into this concrete slab, we know we're going to be clear of the duct. But the way the duct swoops in at an angle, that's not particularly ideal. However, these fixings seem to be, there's no fixings required directly on the front side of this post, so there's nothing that can be drilled down towards where the line of that ducting comes through anyway, so that's worked out okay in this scenario. So let's get this marked up and fixed then. Ooh, this will work, won't it? The laser level, if we sit on the back of the van, it'll get our vertical line, won't it? Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Oh, will this on the door? Oh, so we got the very helpful magnetic back plate on the to what, laser line? Right.
Oh, he's got a green one, hasn't he?
So we need to press the vertical. Oh, look at that. Right, let's get this lined up.
What way?
That looks pretty good to me at the moment. I suppose we need to just get the fixings done, and then as we're tightening it up, we just need to look at which way it's pulling it, left or right, and level it out underneath, because that concrete slab isn't going to be spot on, is it? Right, we'll go lay this post down, drill them out all the way. M10 120s.
Size hole?
10
mil.
10 mil still. That's the length of the bolt. We've probably got about that much that's not going to enter the ground because of the plate of the charger, so we're just going to mark up the drill bit, end of the drill bit, so we don't drill in too far. Does it matter if we go a little bit further? Don't really matter. Yeah, fine. So I'll just mark it a little bit beyond the length of the actual drill bit, so that's where the drill bit's going to come down. I'm going to wrap some tape around there roughly. Wow, tape in the cold isn't nice, is it? So yeah, about there. Yeah, that's all good. Get the impact out now. 15 mil socket bit, ready to go with the bolt. So you can't use the drill because the drill is going to be the top of the drill is too tight to the post. So right, what I think we should do, Adam, is probably get a bit of cardboard between you and the post. There you go. Right, we've got that to protect the post. That is going to be tight, isn't it? Oh, this. Nice. All the gear. Oh, some idea. Ideal. Bit more hard work. Are you going to put it in the drill? I'm going to try that.
Oh, clever, isn't I?
Rest by hand. Huh?
Ain't going anywhere.
We've got the fixings in now, and let's get this level on, see what that looks like. I'm going to line it up where I think centre down the bottom is. It needs to go that way. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we need to pack it out there and then get the fixings back in place. So we'll do that now. Yeah, so that should now bite down on those washers. How are we doing for level? Yeah, that's pretty much running through the centre. Might be 2 or 3 mil out, barely that. I'm happy with that. So what's the next part, Adam? We've got connecting, make the ends up on the network cable. So we had to put in a network cable as well, actually. So there's an external grade Cat 5 cable pulled in for the load management, and there is another external grade Cat 5 cable for the network connection. So this is what provides this with internet access. So that cable needs to have a RJ45 plug put on the end. That's the load management. That one needs one, and so does this one. So Adam is going to get those ends on the end here shortly. You look really snuggly. So lovely and fluffy. Bye bye.
Bye, darling. I hope you're not cold.
I'm not cold, I'm warm. Love you, bye.
Love you too, bye.
Right, let's see you connect this up then. This is always a delicate task, especially a man with big fingers and gloves on.
White, orange, orange, green, blue, blue, white, orange. Yeah, fine.
It doesn't matter, does it? If you do the same the other end,
Yeah,
it's just an extension.
I'm
Just doing good practice, are you?
Yeah.
So what, that goes in there and that just trims the excess cable off, is that right?
It does.
And crimps at the same time?
It does.
Wow, nice. Just like that, easy peasy. Quick summary of where we are now. The post is in and fixed upright. One of the Cat 5 connections is done for the load balancing or the load management. So this is pretty much done. And there's a gentleman here from Ratio who is going to do the other connection for the internet. Partly because I think he wants to, is that right? And then we're going to go to the actual mains cupboard and do the connection in there. So we've got to mount the consumer unit and do that part. So we'll flip over to there now. Electrical cupboard end, and got going to be installing the fuse box SPD consumer unit, specifically made for EVs. This is the EV40AX. So we're going to mount that up on the wall above the box here, and we have since found out that we can come off this side before the submeter. Submeter does another office space, so we need to come off those any blocks that are already there. So we'll get to work on mounting the consumer unit above there, connecting the main tails in, glanding off the armoured, and then connecting in the CT clamp. CT clamp is already around the cable that it needs to be. This is the end here, and then that will make a connection onto the corresponding end of the Cat 5 cable that runs through to the charger and is already plugged in and connected onto the post. Let's go and have a look at that. I believe that's plugged in. Yeah, so that CT clamp is basically here. That passes through our cable and that goes through to the other end I've just shown you. So that's ready to go. So we'll pick up in a minute when we've got the board mounted, or mounting the board. Right, thinking about where this cable's going to come through. I'd quite like it to come out probably just there between above this mortar line on the brick. So the other side, that's going to be 1, 2 bricks across. 1, 2. So I think we need to drill through about, let's get this angled nice. So I want to get this drilled through about there. So we'll get working on that, get the drill through there. Right, let's see where that comes out. Lovely, that'll do. Get the other drill bit run through there to make it a bit wider. So the feed and the 2 external Cat 5 cables can go through there. All done. Maybe lower down, do you think? I think there, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So quick update. Consumer is now mounted in the cupboard, and I suppose we're going to get the cables pulled through now. Is that right, Adam?
Stick the tails
Do
through.
you want to do the tails first? Okay, going to get the tails in, and then pull the cables through the wall, and then we get to energise it, don't we? That's not far. We're not far off now, so we'll pick up at the next step. Nice, so that's the main earth that's now just been connected into the earthing terminal. Now the neutral going into the top of the main switch. Right, so the consume unit is now terminated this end. Next step is to get them connected up into the Henley blocks there, but we need to go and ask, or just tell the occupant that we're about to turn the power off. So I'm going to go inside and do that now. While we're waiting for this business just to shut their bits of software down and computer, and then they're going to come down and tell us that the power can go off. In the meantime, we're going to get the cables pulled through now. So, and what you want to pull the Cat 5s through first? Right, so power can go off now. So we're going to turn off the power to both boards. And then we're going to cut the supply to the whole property, and then get the mains tails connected into the existing Henley blocks. So that is the tails connected in to the Henley blocks. Henley block cover caps or lids going back on now. So there isn't there isn't an actual earthing terminal here, so there isn't enough space to put another one in the PME connection there. So we're going to cut the main earth that's already there and put that into an earth bar, which we've got there. And then we can connect in our new one. So reconnecting the other one and connecting our new main earth. Now we've just got to split, well, basically take a main earth from the PME connection on the DNO fuse, and then to feed the earthing terminal, and then reconnecting the existing main earth, which went up to DB2. That will go into the earthing terminal as well. So we'll be able to connect in our earth to our consumer, so everything will all have an earthing conductor. Right, quick update. I'm going to have to shorten some of the videos that I do from this point on because the battery's running low and I've only got about 17%. So this cold weather's definitely taken chunks out of the battery life. So, right, we are now about to re-energise. So we're just doing the final. Adam's doing the final connections on the earthing terminal. The line and neutral are connected in, so the power is restored, and
what we're going to do here,
going to reinstate the power to the consumer units. And now we can go to the charger and check. Oh yeah, so we've got connecting the armoured, of course. Yeah, so Sorry, we missed a bit there. Missed a crucial element of the job. So, sorry. Armoured for the actual charger needs to be connected into this CUS unit. So we'll skip the next part, but we'll come back. We'll pick up where we do the final connection for that. Right, quick update now. The charger is now energized. The post has been activated, so we're able to get a current sent down through our tester. Just going to take the few test results. It's a good reading, isn't it? Right, so we're near enough finished now, and the charger post is now energized. There's just a couple more bits left to do some commissioning. There's a gentleman here from Ratio EV that's just in the final setting up now, and the cover will go on and screw back, and then we'll just tidy up the area and get finished off, and then hopefully have a bit of video at the end with all the rubbish tidied away, and the final product sat lovely and ready to charge. Right, so I'm back over at the installation where we installed the Ratio EV charger, which is the Ratio i07, and that is the EV charger that's on the post. And I've come at this time of the day so we can get a shot in the dark of the charger, so we can see the LED light that is on the post and see it working in all its glory, and here it is. So this EV charger, the i07, has an LED which is under the lip right at the top of the charger, and this casts a lovely light all the way around the unit. Has also the green LED indicators on the post, which show that these two charging ports are ready for use. So for me, it just looks like a fantastic looking EV charger, and I personally feel that this is probably one of the best commercial chargers on the market. It's definitely my new favourite, that's for sure. Great unit, and I would highly recommend. So thanks for watching the video today. I really hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We've got a few more videos coming up in the next couple of weeks, and this year we're going to be trying to make more of an effort to get more content out, and hopefully you like what we do, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.